McDonald's Corporation is different from like the franchise owners. And so these are like individual people or individual businesses that, get everything from McDonald's and just put their, labels on it and all that kind of stuff. And so they don't have as much control as business owners or as franchisees.
Is this worth you losing your job?
They have their own kind of separate budget that they have to work with. It's not like, McDonald's down the street is not the McDonald's Corporation per se. Right. So there's that disconnect, which is confusing to people because I think those people that you mentioned, the actual franchisees or the business owners, they are the ones who are getting it the worst.
Yes.
One because they don't have control over their franchise fees and all that kind of stuff. They didn't advocate for this minimum wage that was just handed down to them. And then the third thing, which is like the killer, is that because they have to raise their prices to just survive, right, the people are getting mad at them.
Yeah, right.
And they had nothing to do with it.
We're supposed to be a family. What are you doing?
They had nothing to do with paying people like 20 to 30% higher than all other minimum wages. Like they're just caught in the middle with either shut down or raise prices. But it's in terms of like answering your questions in terms of a solution, this is just skyrocketing the race to automation and AI and like everything. It's just every other industry now, just to keep prices reasonable. Will everybody lose their job? No, but will a good amount of people lose their jobs? Yeah.
Yep.
That whole automation thing is going to just take over. Maybe that was the end goal. I don't know.
Oh, touchy. Careful. They're listening. But yeah, it does seem like the politicians decided we want to win the battle and lose the war. So we'll see how that ends up. Interestingly enough, there seems to be a strange coincidence, some might call it, between this happening and the amount of restaurants that are shutting down this year. I mean, yes, going completely under, right? And I was going to tell you all about that in another episode of the Lifestyle Circus podcast. But for now, we're going to wrap this one up because we're a little over time. So just make sure to support businesses as best you can. But if the prices are too high, you vote with your dollars, right? So you can say, hey, this is a bit much. I'm not paying $8 for not never. Not never am I paying $8 for a Whopper.
Not never.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm going to the store. I'm going to get myself some ground beef and some buns. I'm going to make a $2 Whopper that's going to be just as tasty, less preservatives. You know what I mean? So that's what we can do. But yes, make sure to stay tuned for another episode of the Lifestyle Circus podcast where we do talk about restaurants going under because it's kind of sad. A couple are hitting close to home, man. It's gonna get kind of teary-eyed in this one. We'll see. But make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with people who just want to say I told you so, I guess. That's exactly what happened.